watch her video and where I got the idea from to make this card. It's a very pretty yellow flowered card. And let me see here. I want to make sure my live is working. Okay, it's on. Okay, good. All right, good. All right, so Mother's Day card. So I posted the link below to the channel who came up with this idea for a Mother's Day card. She has a few examples of what she's given to choose from. And I really like this yellow card. So I made a couple already. It kind of looks like this. Hers are a little better because she's a professional artist. So I'm going to be making a card like this today. It's very simple and easy to make. Now, Mother's Day is already passed in the UK, but in the US, we have Mother's Day on May 12th. So there's still plenty of time to make those Mother's Day cards. And so I'm going to be making this card here. It's very, very simple. And even if it's not perfect, you know, I did this card and the one before it. It takes a little practice. You know, this one came out a little bit more blah, didn't come out so well. But, you know, even if you mess up with watercolor, it always looks nice. You know, it always looks, you can't go wrong with watercolor, really. So all you need is lemon yellow and gamboge, you know, lemon yellow color, gamboge, and a green, or a sap green I'm using, but any green really. And that's all you need, 3 colors, and you can make a very pretty flower. It's very easy to do. So here we go. I have my number 6 snap brush, and I'm going to start with the yellow, the lemon yellow here, and make a big flower on this side here. She recommends to start with the pointy part of the brush for the inner area and just keep going around with the petals. So that's what I'm going to do. You leave little white areas in there as well, like little white gaps. And then as you go out, you make the petals larger and larger. Maybe you can see that. The light is reflecting and might be reflecting me this a little better. Okay. So man, there's so many ways you can make flowers with watercolor. I'm not very good at flowers. I'm still learning. It's one of those things that looks so simple, but then when you try doing it, you're like, wait a minute. What's going on here? Yeah, but really, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. No matter what. All right, so then you get a little flower like that, and then while it's still wet, you dip your brush into the gamboge color, and you go through the shadows of the flowers to make it pop. Kind of like that. I'm just going to add a little more, make it a little larger. Shouldn't go back and tweak it, but I'm doing that anyways, tweaking it a little. That's where I might make mistakes if I start going back trying to tweak it too much. All right, leave that one alone. I'll move on to the next one. Okay. So it's very fun and easy. You see how fast that is? It's very quick. No excuses. Let's not try it. I did not have a card for Mother's Day. I'll tell you what, no excuses. Get out those watercolors. And you don't have to use yellow if you don't like yellow. She said any color looks good. I was going to try this with pink and with purple. Maybe even a blue or orange. I really love the yellow, how the yellow popped. It was very spring looking, which I really liked. This color. Using this color. I don't use yellow so often with the cards or whatnot. All right, and then the last one, I put another one here. There you have it, 3 simple, loose looking I'm not too happy with this last one I did. I think I messed it up, but whatever. Like I said, even if you mess it up, it still looks okay. It still looks all right, I think. It comes out in the end. All right, so next I'm going to get the sap green and add some petals. Okay. There's the starts. There's 3, and then 1 more in the corner. So I get the yellow again. We'll put a nice yellow rose down here. Yeah, that one came out a little better than the earlier one, I think. Okay. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Oh my. Oh, good luck with that. Sorry to hear about your neighbor digging a hole. The warm weather, all the troublemakers come out, right? Okay, so I'm always tempted to do too many leaves here. I have to be careful not to overdo it, but it's up to you how you want your card to look. So there's the roses are done. So one last touch that she suggests, which I think is I use a larger brush. I use this flat brush here and just dip it in the water and sort of get the inside of the area here. We're going to add just a touch of yellow here in the middle and a lot of water to sort of make a nice yellow background. It's okay if you touch the leaves. You want the leaves to bleed in there. Use a little bit of gomboge on the top and the bottom. And get some more water and just blend all that in. This is rather thin paper. It's, the meant for cards, only 140. I mean, it's watercolor paper, but sometimes I add a lot of water, so I purposely touch the leaves to kind of get them to bleed out a little bit. It gives a nice soft look to it. Yeah, there. So then just wait for that to dry and write Happy Mother's Day. So there is my one version of a Mother's Day card that you could do. So I hope this inspires you maybe to give it a try. Again, I put a link below for the artist where I got this idea from, and thank you very much to her. And there you have it. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.